Alright, so I picked up a Yeti Tundra haul. It's the new cooler from Yeti with wheels on it. And I already have one in white, and I originally wanted the gray one. The gray one wasn't available, bought the white one. Well, guess what? Now the gray one's available, so I bought the gray one. So I showed in the intro to the video some shots of the cooler, really cool looking cooler. So this is the first cooler I've had that's not white, and I can already tell you one of the disadvantages of it is it does attract the sun a lot more. So it's pretty hot just sitting on it just like this, but I am in, direct sunlight. So I'm not going to do a review of the gray cooler. It's going to be consistent with the review I did for the white cooler. But if you'd like to check out that review, I'll put the link down in the description box. But it was interesting to me to go on the Yeti website because the charcoal is Yeti.com exclusive, so you have to order it from them. To see the reviews on this cooler, so it's getting kind of beat up a little bit for two reasons. And one is the lack of a dry goods basket, and number two is the size of the tires, and I think more the width of the tires than the size of them, and people complaining that you can't really take it out in the sand. So I was kind of surprised to see all of the reviews for all of the comments about the lack of a dry goods basket. I've had a Tundra 65 for about 6 years, and never one time did I use the dry goods basket. Now that's personal preference, but to me, the depth of that basket really takes away from the amount of ice you can put in the cooler, and just didn't ever have the need to use it. I've got multiple other coolers. I've got some cheap coolers I've picked up over the years, and I can throw my sandwiches or something like that in there and save this. Because of the ice retention and how cold it keeps things, I'm saving this for my beers, and I'm going to put my sandwiches and other stuff in a different cooler. So the second thing on the website where the reviews weren't that great were the size of the tires on the cooler. And this cooler is great in the sense that it can handle grass, it can handle loose gravel, it can handle obviously hard surfaces very easily. I've even taken it downstairs full of ice, dragging it down the stairs and bouncing on each step. So it's pretty tough cooler. But I don't know that there's a good answer for the beach sand. You're gonna have to have a really wide tire, and it's really not practical for a cooler, because then you're gonna start not fitting through doorways and things like that. So let me show you real quick the difference between my beach cart and the Yeti cooler, the difference in the tire size. Okay, so there's my beach cart. Now I bought that specifically for fishing from the surf, and you can see how wide the tires are on that and compared to the Yeti cooler. And I can tell you that even though the beach cart tires are pretty big, when that thing's loaded up and weighted down with gear, it still gets bogged down a little bit, and it's still pretty hard to maneuver through the sand. Alright, so I don't know that there's a good answer for the tire issue and beach sand. I just don't know that you're going to solve that, or Yeti's ever going to come out with a tire big enough, wide enough to really handle the sand with the weight of these coolers once they're loaded down. So overall, I love the coolers and wheels that Yeti came out with. I have two of them right now, so I really like them. This is the first non-white cooler I've had, like I said, and so far so good. It does get a little bit hotter in the direct sun, and although it won't show dirt as bad, I do believe that it will show scratches where the white ones won't. So probably going to stick to white coolers from now on, but I have this one, so I'm going to use it and enjoy it. Alright, hope you enjoyed this video. I just wanted to show the charcoal cooler in a little bit more depth than what you can get on the Yeti website. So thanks for watching, and more to come.